And we are live.
All right, perfect. Welcome everyone to tonight's episode of World on Fire, where we left off. The party uh, traveled to the Elvish Kingdom with Asher, the Watching Wolf, after fighting some fungal zombie creatures. They made their way into the Elven Citadel at the side of the mountain and entered in to find um, in a study the bodies, I guess, of Kato and a woman who was revealed to be Ray. Both of them had their hands touching this large seed-like object on the table and were fast asleep, with small fungal sprouts starting to come out of their bodies. It was then that one of the demon lords, the fungal lady, the Gutloy, showed up and explained what was going on, and how basically Kato went in after this Ray person who was trying to unlock the device. As being a deity himself, Asher was apprehensive to touch the object, as touching it will draw in all of the power within the object to himself, including the souls of Kato and Ray. And so he implored the party to head in after them instead, to stop whatever was happening inside. In the moments leading up to that, Rowan decided to pray to Pelor, and got a lot more than she was expecting.
Yeah, think.
Learning that going into this object could prove fatal in the worst way, in which she will cease to exist. After some scolding from Pelor, she returned to consciousness and took Vanya aside to talk to her about that. But they didn't get that far, as Asher informed them that it was kind of a time-sensitive issue. And so the party all at once touched the object and were battered by the screaming, chaotic energy of the object. Some fared better than others, and when they found themselves inside of a similar room, Dasani and Ramona were not there. They then met Kato's little brother, apparently, who told them that the way forward was through the door, and they went through and found another study where they had a short time to look around before they were approached by a ancient white dragon who asked them if it was, I believe the wording I used was magnificent and dangerous or powerful. I think it might have been powerful. The party lied and tried to get into its vein side, and the dragon attacked. They ran around for a while as their attack seemed to just miss and bounce off of it. And it wasn't until they found a note hidden in a book saying to be honest that they told the dragon the truth, and he let them go. In the next room, there was a small sapling that they needed to pour sap onto. The sapling was very hungry, but as they poured the sap onto the sapling, it would get too big and fall over. They learned that they needed to hold up the sapling so that it can grow strong over time. And then finally, in the last room that they went to, which was more of a barren white void, they saw a dark cloaked figure. Rowan moved forward to see who the figure was, and when they turned around, the figure was Rowan herself. And they pulled out a large scythe and moved to attack. And so that's where we're going to pick up right at the beginning of this combat.
Oh god, I forgot that's where we ended.
Yeah,
The Rowan race.
Wait, why does it have the same amount of HP as I do? That's cheating.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting us to go the anime route of fighting our polar opposites.
I feel like I've been here before.
It's a filler arc.
So yeah, everybody roll initiative.
Gotta open up my character sheet. Hang on.
I put Dasani in the corner so that
Joke.
Stream can see what's happening.
Oh god, I tried to click on Ghost Me to roll my initiative and not Me. Oh, it's off to a bad start.
Don't forget we're all at disadvantage.
Oh,
for all
god.
of our shit.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, damn it.
Oh no.
Alright, that makes sense.
I forgot that.
Shoot, where'd I put my phone down?
Oh,
I
I actually have
everything.
I have an 11.
Alright, roll 20. Let's load here. Mine's frozen, so it might take a second.
Ah, gotcha.
Wait, Kayla, why did you roll at advantage?
I rolled a disadvantage.
No, you rolled at advantage.
Well, that's because even though I have disadvantage clicked, it decided to override it for my initiative. My initiative should be a 10.
The advantage settings in the top right corner don't usually affect initiative. You have to set up a special setting in the settings.
Don't worry, guys.
I'll turn it off for now.
We're not against the Rowan Avatar. We're up against the Rowan Avatar.
Sure.
Completely different.
My initiative should be 10.
Mine is still frozen, so I'm trying. I'm just gonna restart my browser.
Wow, Ghost Me gets a bomb-ass roll. Rude.
Yeah, delayed start while we wait for Amity, that's fine.
Sorry!
So while we're waiting for that, how about everybody talk about how they're feeling about what's going on in the game right now?
I
don't like it. me, Kayla, Taylor, and other me have been for days just talking about today. And getting ready for today. Actually days.
Yeah, I think my internal feelings could be described as all a nope.
It's pretty accurate.
If I could nope it harder, I would just not be here. I would just nope out of existence if I could nope any harder.
You got this, Taylor.
It's not even letting me go into the chat so I can type.
But yeah, I'm fine.
Joe.
Alright, it's been real slow. Okay, oh. We're getting there. I just gotta click on Amity. Let's go. Oh.
Ooh.
Locking up.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. A lot of 10.
Yeah,
Listen,
really anticlimactic there.
Wow, I like how I'm the highest with an 11. Woo! We're just it's going good. Going good.
Alright. So, starting off with
Rude.
the cloaked Rowan.
We should have healed, man. Oh wait, no, I would have half HP because I have so many levels of exhaustion. Never
Yeah.
mind.
I'm like, you guys ain't that. No, that's not why you're low.
No, I'm stuck there.
Yeah.
Rowan, you see the figure in front of you, the other Rowan, its mouth moves, but no words come out. And then you just hear all around your head whispers of your innermost fears. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I might as well just leave disadvantage on permanently. Oh wait, no, that's saving throw. It's not ability check.
Yeah, if you only have the first 2 levels
Yeah,
of
I only have
exhaustion,
2.
then it's disability check.
Yes. All right. Wisdom, you said?
Wisdom.
Fuck.
All right. Yeah, you are frightened.
Of myself.
And, yeah, of yourself. And while you are frightened, you are also paralyzed.
Fun.
All right. Brings us to your turn.
Can I, even though I'm paralyzed, can I still do stillness of mind?
That is
Cause
a good question.
it
I
doesn't
don't
say I have to
remember.
speak or anything.
You have to use an action.
Yeah.
And so let me real quick.
Paralyzed, I can't move or speak. Automatically fail strength and dex. It doesn't say I can't use an action if I'm paralyzed, and stillness of mind doesn't say I need to
A
talk.
paralyzed creature is incapacitated, and while you're incapacitated, you can't take any action.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, incapacitated. See.
Yep.
I see. They're connected. Aha.
They are connected. Yep.
Ooh.
So you are incapacitated, and so cannot use your stillness of mind.
So I can't do anything. Well,
That is correct.
cool. I stand here.
All right, cool. You stand there in silent fear. Vanya, your turn.
Can I look around real quick? Is there anything else around us?
Nope,
We're just in a
it's
white-ass
just yeah, it's not even a white room. It's just a white void. It just
Oh.
stretches off forever.
That's even worse.
Cool. Can I move within the white void?
Yeah, you saw Rowan move with no problem.
Okay. It's gonna spread out a little bit. No, I can move that far, yeah.
Yeah.
gotta remember all those sweet levels of exhaustion, what they do.
Yep.
It's fine, I'm an old hat at 4 levels of an exhaustion. And then I guess I'm gonna try and shoot not Rowan.
Okay, sure.
Oh God.
So nope, they already acted, so I'm just taking my 2 shots at disadvantage.
Ooh. Ooh, look at you go.
So
Yeah.
this is the one thing she does well.
Okay, yeah. Both of those hit.
I was gonna say, unless other me has a higher AC.
24 damage. And then
Don't tell me this hits me too.
I'm about to do
Don't do it, Mike.
24 damage to Rowan.
rising out of the void is a cloaked Vanya.
Yep, that tracks.
Oh no.
Alright. This is great. I love this.
I kind of figured that Shadow Me was coming.
Yeah, I'm not excited for Shadow Batham.
No, Shadow Fathom can stay far away from both regular me and Shadow me.
Alright. Still third.
Alright, seeing that bullshit happen, Shilk's gonna dodge.
Alright, sounds good.
Wait, she'll kill other me.
Shilk is far too worried about any other. I'm more worried about Shadow Shilk than Shadow Vatham.
What if Shadow
know
Shilk
what?
turns into a potted plant?
That'd be one dangerous potted plant.
Yeah.
It's still a very dangerous plant.
So that was just your turn, you're just dodging?
Yeah, just dodging.
Okay, sounds good. Amity, your turn.
Alright. She's backing up and dodging.
Okay, sounds good. Batham, your turn.
Alright. Knowing Shulk, I'm gonna move up 5, 10, 15. Like over here and just ready in action in case something comes within smacking distance. Also, I would like to try and bear. Can I still not bear?
Now you can bear, yes.
Okay. Now it's become bearable.
Get out.
Alright. So, but going bear is bonus action, right?
Let me check.
Or is it still an action? I don't remember if you get bonus action at a higher level.
Let me check. It is bonus action.
Okay, so bonus action and ready attack, got it. Cool. That brings us back to the Avatar's turn. Avatar Rowan is going to attack paralyzed Rowan.
Rude.
It automatically hits, and you take 12 points of slashing damage and 9 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
Avatar Vanya is going to look at Vanya.
Yeah.
And same thing, its mouth moves, but no words come out, and then you hear whispers all around your head of all of your innermost fears, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
At disadvantage. Ooh.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, so you have the 4, don't you? Yeah. So yeah, that will fail. You are frightened and paralyzed.
Dope.
We're all gonna die.
And it moves closer.
Some of us already did.
Alright. At the end of the Avatar's turn, Rowan, you are no longer frightened, so now it is your turn.
Yay! Oh man, I wonder if I can even punch myself. I guess I'll try and hit myself.
Okay.
And I get to do this normal. Yay! Punch. I crit myself.
Alright. Yeah, you crit yourself.
Myself. And then I guess this roll will be just for the extra damage. Oh no, it does it automatically. I'm dumb. Haha. I get to hit myself again.
Alright, yeah, that also hits.
And hit myself again. And again. Because I'll
Alright.
use whatchamahoo's it.
16 misses. However, the 28 will hit. Which does kill it, and you see the cloak Rowan just disappear into dark clouds, and it is gone.
Cool. And then I guess I'll just go stand next to Ghosty Vanya.
Actually, I'm gonna keep that on the token layer because I was using that as my initiative tracker.
Just change it to avatars.
Or tied to that specific token.
I see.
Yeah. Alright. That's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Vanya, you are frightened and paralyzed.
Yep.
Will, your turn.
Still dodging.
Sounds good. Amity, your turn.
Okay, she's gonna dodge again. She's like,
Sounds good. Vatham, your turn.
Alright, seeing as how nothing has started attacking just yet, I'm gonna move in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Do you not? How much? Man, you're what? How do you
I
move
have
so
45.
fast?
I have 45 speed.
Is it not halved?
Should be halved if you have second.
Yeah, if you
Level.
have 2 levels of exhaustion, which you should have minimum, I think.
Yeah. I believe everybody failed at least one save.
Yeah, no one succeeded both, so you shouldn't have 45 feet.
Yeah, so just you can round up, so you can move 25 feet basically.
5, 10, 15, 20. I can get about there.
Yeah.
There you go.
God damn it. It's been a long day.
How's your
I'll
movement?
activate. I will activate the right and
Alright.
just wait for Shadow Vanya to come within fighting distance.
Okay. Alright. Their turn. The Shadow Vanya is going to attack Paralyzed Vanya.
Yeah.
And that will automatically hit for 13 slashing and 5 necrotic.
Cool.
And then at the end of their turn,
I can also hit it with Sentinel.
technically, yeah. Go ahead.
Because I'm assuming Vanya doesn't have Sentinel.
She does not. Alright, 16
Probably
misses.
miss.
Yeah. Yeah, 16 misses. And then at the end of their turn, a shadowy Rowan appears right here.
What?
And then also, Vanya, you are no longer frightened.
Dope.
Rowan, it is your turn.
I'm so confused. Did it appear because I hit something again?
You didn't hit something.
I did. I just hit Vanya's ghost. Well, I didn't hit, but I tried to hit it.
Right.
I attacked it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Let me be more clear. Oh, man. Well, I guess I'll try and help Vanya, so I will punch... not Vanya.
Please don't punch real Vanya. Real Vanya can't take that kind of abuse.
Oh, God. My roll 20s. Oh, huh, heat! There.
Alright. So the 19 will miss, the 26 and the 28 will hit. However, 23 is exactly how much damage you need to kill it.
Wow.
And so it is dead.
Vanya, you're a potato.
I am a potato.
It disappears into a cloud of darkness.
Okay.
Anything else?
I'm done.
Okay. Sounds good. Vanya, it's your turn.
Well, I guess I'm gonna keep being a dumb girl, and I'll Slayer's Prey shadow Rowan and shoot it.
Jeez, look at us go.
Alright, yeah. Both of those will hit for 30 damage.
5, 10, 15. Stepping away from Shadow Vanya or Shadow Rowan.
Alright.
That's it.
And then at the end of your turn, a shadowy Vanya appears within
Alright.
10 feet of you.
Nobody hit anything!
Do we think we're not? What are we supposed to do? Let it scream at us!
Look, it's your turn.
Dodge.
Okay. Amity, your turn.
Dodge.
Alright.
Massive, don't hit anything!
That's of your turn.
I guess dodge?
Okay.
Because I think I'm like, okay, I'm not punching if I get shadow me.
Alright. Their turn. They are both going to do their Whisper Fear ability, so I need both Vanya and Rowan to make wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, nope, not for me. Just you. I keep forgetting.
Because I have Rowan's marked. I wouldn't get my supernatural defense, right?
No, your supernatural. If it was Rowan doing it to you, yeah, but it's the Vanya that's doing it.
Because it's the Vanya one. Okay. I figured, I just wanted to double check.
Yep. I mean, unless Rowan also knows your innermost fears.
No, don't think so.
Yeah.
I know
didn't think
fears.
so
I don't
either.
think I know her innermost fears.
Yeah.
What are her innermost fears?
So you both fail, so you are both frightened
Fucking
and paralyzed.
rip. That was at the start of
Rowan,
their turn?
your turn. That was their turn, yeah. That was
Oh,
their
okay.
Yeah. Rowan, your turn. Vanya, your turn. Silk.
Yep.
Same thing.
Okay. Amity.
Same thing.
Okay. Vassum. Vassum?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Same thing!
Yep, same thing.
I
Yeah.
don't want to
let's
deal
just-
with a
let's keep
vacuum
dodging.
too.
And then their turn. They're both going to fly up to their respective person and swing their sides down at them. Alright, you both take 9 slashing damage and 7 necrotic damage. And at the end of their turn, neither of you are frightened or paralyzed anymore. Rowan, your turn.
Okay, I punch myself. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Rip.
Yep, miss.
I hit myself. I hit myself. I think.
Yeah, 20 just barely hit. Is that it?
Nee. Oh god. How do I look hurt?
Hard to see.
I'm all ghosty.
Yeah.
One more.
Okay.
That's my turn.
And with your nice even 30, that is exactly how much you need
Oh!
to destroy yourself.
Thanks, Mike.
Alright, did you want to move at all?
I'm gonna move. And that's it.
Okay. Anya, your turn.
For my bonus action, I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike
Okay.
so that I can run my 15 feet back.
Sure.
And then shoot myself twice.
Sounds good.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You can hit me, but you can't hit yourself.
And that will also miss.
It figures. It's fine. It's my turn.
Alright, cool. Bill, your turn.
Dodge.
Amity, your turn. What was that?
Dodge.
Okay. Blossom, your turn.
Dodging.
Okay. Their turn. Let's see if Vanya gets her Whisper Fear ability back.
No.
Roll 20 thinking about it.
I know, it's being really slow tonight.
Alright,
A lot of people
does,
are using roll 20.
yeah, probably. It does get its ability back, so it will use it on Vanya. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, Anya. Oh, you should have moved your Slayer's Prey.
I couldn't not and also cast
Oh,
Zephyr Strike.
Ooh.
1d6
yeah.
wouldn't help me there.
Yeah, that'll fail, so you're frightened and paralyzed again.
Oh, Jesus. No.
And then at the end of their turn, the Shadow Rowan reconstitutes itself.
Okay.
I didn't do anything! This is some bullshit!
Alright, Rowan, it's your turn.
I just... Now what do I do? Do I have to kill you and you have to kill me?
That's what I'm leaning towards.
Oh my god.
I don't understand. What does it mean? Ugh. I don't even. I'm full of I don't evens right now. I guess I'll try and kill Vanya instead of myself.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Those all hit. He's dead.
She's dead?
Yep.
Cool. That's it.
Alright, sounds good. Anya, frightened and paralyzed. Bill.
Dodge.
Alright, Amity.
Dodge.
Alright, Vatham.
Dodging.
Alright. Their turn. The Shadow Rowan is going to use its Whisper Fear ability, so Rowan, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Can I succeed one of them?
Hey, you did it.
Dope.
And then it will just fly up over to you.
Ah,
It
fuck.
actually goes through Vatham and comes out the other side.
Oh.
Don't like that.
And then at the end of their turn,
I swear to God.
Shadow Vanya reconstitutes.
Ah!
And Vanya, you are no longer frightened or paralyzed.
Cool.
And Rowan, it's your turn.
I dodge.
Okay. Vanya, your turn.
I'm gonna dodge for one, but I'm
Okay.
gonna look at shadowy me and say, just because I have fears doesn't mean I'll stop. Doesn't mean I won't try to do what I need to do. And that's it.
Alright. Bill, your turn.
Dodge.
Sensing a pattern here.
Same thing.
Alright. Vatham.
Dodging.
Okay. Alright. Their turn. The Vanya one is going to fly up to Vanya. The Rowan one is going to stare at Rowan. And then they both 15 to dissipate.
Hate
That one took a
trials.
bit of work.
We're out of combat.
Alright, look for a door.
Yeah, the only other thing that was in this void was the door that you guys came from. And as the two specters disappear, you hear an audible click from the door.
Hey, Amity, do you want to heal Vanya? And I guess after that, we'll head to the door.
Telephones.
I don't think we have time to do a short rest, do we?
No, but I could use some healing.
Yeah, Amity.
I can heal you.
Not a lot, because I already feel pretty shitty, but
Okay.
And can't be
Just a
healed
little.
over half an
over 55 hit points. I'm at 21.
Do it. He'll do a healing word at 3rd level.
There you go. There you go.
Thanks.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Healing word at disadvantage.
No, wait, I can do math. 34.
And I guess we head to the door.
Alright. So, you head to the door, and you go through, and on the other side of the door, you see a large room, kind of looks like a laboratory. There's tables with stands for speakers. However, broken glass litters the floor, and around the room you see 6 large glass canisters filled with some kind of viscous liquid, and within the viscous liquid you see 6 people. And there's a lot of books and papers lying on the tables and on the floor. And in the center of this pile of books and papers, you see a manic-looking Kato.
Oh, good.
Oh, wonderful.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah, just what we needed. Is there no one else in the room?
Nope, there's Kato and the 6 people in large containers.
Do the people look familiar at all?
You do not recognize any of them.
Okay.
This is a weird ass room.
Just sort of look at Kato and then back to the others, like, is this the guy we're looking for?
Yep.
Also, checking the body. It's still bare?
What's that?
Is Vatham still a bear?
Oh no, as soon as you entered in this room, your bear form diminished, as well as your elemental hands.
Okay.
I thought you were checking Kato's body to see if it was empty. I was like,
Yeah, I was really confused.
Is he naked?
Listen, Mike probably wouldn't tell us at this point anyway.
I think I would point out if Kato was naked.
Alright. Start walking up like really slowly since he looks not okay.
Yeah. Slowly move up, and you can see that he is like currently like reading through like several pieces of paper, just like frantically flipping through all of them. And then he notices you walk up, and he kind of like looks up at you, and then kind of like squints as if it takes him a moment to recognize who you are.
Been staring at paper for so long, he doesn't know what people look like.
Yeah, pretty much. Rowan? What are you doing here? Is this another test?
No, we've been doing the same tests as you. We're here to get you out.
Why?
Asher sent us.
Asher's back?
It's a long story, but yeah.
Oh my god.
So we're here to get you and that woman out of here. Have you seen Ramona by any chance? And the blue barbarian?
No, I haven't met any other people since I've been here.
What about the woman who's outside by your body?
No, I haven't found Ray yet.
How long have you been in here?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that's what your brother said too.
My brother. Barry?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in the very first room.
Weird, I didn't think.
He said wherever you go, he goes, so...
Well,
And that
that is
he'll
true.
come out when you get out.
Right. I'm just surprised he showed himself to you.
That he what, sorry?
That he appeared in front of you.
I mean, he was just standing there when we appeared in, so... I don't think he was expecting anyone else.
It makes 2 of us.
So, what are you trying to do in here? I guess now what are we all trying to do in here?
One of these 6 people needs to die.
Okay.
Each one of them is completely innocent, and I can't decide which one has to die.
You'll never see them again, so just pick one.
Can't do that, Rowan.
I sort of look at the bodies. Are they all completely the same?
Are they all the same person?
Are they like same race? What's the differences in as far as like physical?
They all look to be young adults of a multitude of different races and genders.
Caleb, we don't have time to mess around in here. We have to just pick
You
one.
think I know that? But these people, they're completely innocent. Who am I to decide who dies?
You're the one who's in here trying to begin the first steps to godhood.
I'm just trying to find Ray. I don't give a shit about being a god.
You know what? Neither do we, but guess what? We're in here to find you, and now I can't find Ramona or our friend Asani, so pick a person or we will.
While they're deciding that, I'm gonna go look at the books and supplies.
I'd like to look at the books too.
Sure. You go ahead and make a investigation check.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
Oh god, that's right. We're just a bunch of potatoes in here trying to read.
Why? There was a nat 20.
Yeah. Vatham, as you kind of like start looking around, all like the labels and bindings, the letters just seem to meld together, and you can't make out anything. Amity, you find that several of the books are medical journals, philosophy, like philosophy tomes, other forms of research material, basically, on almost any subject that you can actually think of. Glancing at the pile of papers that Kato is going through, you see that it looks like they seem to be in-depth details about the lives of each of these people.
Okay.
Does it have to be you that makes this choice, Kato?
Don't know. I didn't even know other people could get in here.
What do you know about them?
He stands up a little shaky and basically goes from one person to another, gesturing to them and literally telling you their name, their hope, their dreams, what they wanted to be when they were a kid, what they're doing now, and what they were doing before they found their way in here. And it's kind of like a brief summary of their entire life. And each one of them is a kind, thoughtful person who isn't perfect, but has never done anything that would cause being put to death.
There's how many? 6?
There are 6, yes.
Rowan's just gonna like turn and look at Vanya, give her a very knowing look. Like, we ain't got time for this. We got a Ramona to find.
It doesn't have to be you, Kato. Then let somebody else make the choice.
I just sort of like look at everyone else. Like, you said one has to die for the rest to live, right?
Correct, yeah.
I just sort of started counting. I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyone else find it odd that it's the same number of people who are currently standing in this room?
There's only 5 people in this room.
Counting Kato makes sense.
Oh, right.
Yeah, with Kato we make 6.
Did any of their stories seem to have any connection to anything we either know about ourselves or about each other?
Make a insight check.
To be fair, we weren't exactly the type to walk around in a circle and start sharing our life stories.
That's why I asked if it's anything we'd know about ourselves.
Yeah, the details, Kato tried to be as informative as possible, but it just all kind of like got a little jumbled as you were
Can
taking
I
it all in.
also check?
Sure.
Hey!
Holy shit!
Double 20s!
Double 20s!
Yeah,
Hey.
Advantage!
that's impressive.
That's it. That's the dream.
That's the roll right there, folks!
It's a little piece of me that hoped I had double ones. There's a little piece.
That would have been so hilarious. That would have been very Vanya and Rowan.
It would have been.
Oh man. All right. So Rowan, from what you know of your friends and what you've heard
Of
from the
myself.
people, yeah, and from yourself, there are slight similarities between the people and people in the tubes and the people in this room. Not like enough to be like to be uncanny. It's just like, oh, I wanted to be that when I grew up. Stuff like that.
Oh.
Or like, oh, that's something that I really liked when I was a kid too. Just like very small details that you wouldn't think about.
So like possibly coincidental details?
Yeah, very, very coincidental details, exactly.
Okay. Honestly, I don't think that has anything to do with it. It was a good idea, but I mean, none of these are standout replicas of ourselves.
It might just be a lesson in sometimes you can't save everyone.
I mean, it's a pretty good lesson.
The weight of your choices.
I was gonna say, I'm like, hashtag Zephyr and Xeris flashbacks. Oof!
Still haven't learned that lesson, man.
This hurts.
You didn't answer my question, Kato. Will you let
What was the
someone else
question?
make this? Will you let someone else make this choice?
Well, I'll let one of you decide, but I think I could be the one to actually do it. After all, I was here first, and I'm the one that took so long.
I just like hold my hand out for the papers of the people.
He hesitates, and then he hands them to you.
Like, flip them upside down, grab one at random, scrunch it into a ball, and throw it at Vanya. I rip up the other 5.
Honestly, it's more than what I was going to do, and I'll uncrumple the paper.
All right. Yeah. You uncrumple the paper, and you see that the one that Rowan has thrown to you is a small gnomish woman who
Not a gnome.
really who just really likes to read. That's her favorite hobby.
I'm not gonna say that.
Oh!
I'm not gonna say anything about what I see on there. What number of tube is it?
5.
Number 5.
Kato takes a heavy breath and walks over to tube number 5. And you can see there's like a small little panel with buttons on the exterior of the tube. And his hand hovers over the panel for a minute before finally a small switch on the side he puts to the down position. And you can just see that the light that was illuminating the liquid within the tube just darkens. And you lose sight of the gnome woman within. And then there is a loud, audible click from the door.
Oof.
Yeesh.
The next room, then.
Alright. So, you guys head
Make sure
into
Kato
the
is
next room.
not the last one through the door.
Yeah.
Bitch, move!
He actually seems pretty quick to leave this place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You all head in to the next room, and you can see that it looks like this next room is actually a large beach at sunset, and on the beach is a bonfire that rages in the sand, the flame going up about 10 feet. And standing at the edge of the fire, you see a tall woman.
Talking like tall, relative,
Kato,
like
do you
human,
know her?
like
She looks human, but she looks like fairly tall. I don't remember specifically how tall she is, but I remember her being on the tall side.
Hey, Kato! Hey, Kato, you know her?
Yeah, Hannah says, like, as soon as he sees her, says Ray, and then just goes running over to her. And Ray, you hear your name, and it kind of breaks the trance you were in, and you look up and you see a very disheveled-looking Kato run up, followed by a group of people you don't recognize.
Kato?
Ray, are you all right?
What are you doing in here?
What are you doing in here?
I probably listened to some bad advice, but I'm trying to... I'm trying to unlock this power to bring back the Arc Heart. It's why I went down there in the first place. It's why I've been... It's what I've been working for. It's what I've always been here for.
Ray, you can't.
What do you mean I can't?
I mean, it can't happen.
What do you mean?
There's a reason that the Arc Heart is gone. And he can't come back.
Why?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because the only way I was able to find out how was promising that I would never repeat it.
If that's true... If that's true, then who did I talk to down there?
I'll be honest with you. That was him or them that you were talking to. They're trying to come back. They just can't.
There's really nothing I can do.
Not that there's nothing you can do. It's nothing that you should do.
Then everything we went through down there is for nothing. I convinced all of my friends to go down there. I don't even know what's happened to them. I haven't heard anything from any of them. Rakugo's dead for nothing?
I hope the feels.
Ray, have you talked to anyone else since you've been in here?
I haven't talked to anybody else since everyone disappeared in the Underdark. Wherever the hell that was.
Ugh.
Well, that's going to make things harder if you haven't met anyone since you've been in here. Because neither have I.
Should we have?
I don't know, but without meeting whoever this power used to belong to, I don't know how we can get out.
It's not the Arc Heart's power then.
No.
Are you two done?
Kato, what did we unleash?
Everything.
When when we were down there, when the last chain broke, Crawling King called us fools, said they didn't know we didn't know what he was trying to do. What did we what did I make happen? Where's everyone else?
The world is in a fragile state. The betrayer gods are amassing armies, demons and devils running free, undead across the land. I don't know where the others are. When we opened the door, I was taken to a different plane. On that plane, I met with the Allhammer, and he told me who I needed to talk to find you. Along the way, I was able to find out more information, but I don't know where the others are. It's not your fault, Ray. You didn't know what we were doing.
Didn't we come across people that said that they knew her?
Yeah, the Tabaxi, the Triton. I think it was Karas and Spark, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
The super fast.
They're
one.
okay?
I mean, they don't have
Wow.
a ship.
It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's fair. They could be dead by now.
Well, I doubt it, but
That's
it's
also fair.
Last I remember, they went to
to
speak
find.
to...
Well, no, they went to find a guy named Farron.
Yeah, he's stuck in the abyss still.
Still?
It's been about...
No, it's been a
been about
while.
8 weeks.
Yeah. No, it's been a
8
while.
months, give or take.
No, it's been a while. Yeah. I was there when it happened.
Yeah,
Anyone else?
They went to talk to an Ophelia and a Dark.
Yeah, dark.
So then they must be okay. Did they say anything about someone named Morgul?
Yeah, nah.
I don't know who that is.
No idea.
That part of me is slowly dying on the inside. Y'all
He's
killing me over here, man.
he's resourceful. I'm sure he's fine.
Choke just shrugs.
Again, y'all killing me.
So this catch-up in history lesson is great and all, but we also have friends that we need to find right now, and the only reason we're in here is because of you two, so let's get the move on.
What do we do next?
Yeah, y'all can work on getting your band back together once we get the fuck out of here.
I don't know. The last time I was in something like this, the only reason I was able to get out was because Barry was with me.
So then we just go back and find Barry.
Isn't Barry always attached to you? Can't you just bring him to you?
Well, that's how we got attached. He was
So-
able to pull me out because basically he linked our fates. But were already connected, and this isn't Barry's power either, so...
Look around for anything weird that stands out. Other than the giant bonfire.
So there's a big old fire, right?
Yeah.
You look around, you can see there's the fire, and go ahead and make a perception check.
Disadvantage.
Here, Kayla, I can go ahead and give you control of Ray now.
Great. missed my girl.
Yay.
You guys don't have exhaustion points. You do the looking.
Does she have any exhaustion points? I don't know.
Yeah.
Connect 5.
Yeah. Ray does have exhaustion points. 1 second.
Yeah, she's not that wise, guys.
Rip.
Just curious.
How do you think she got in here?
Would my senses counteract the disadvantage?
Well, this isn't smell or hearing. This would be sight, so no.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
Let me real quick look at what your stats are. Yeah. You would have 4 levels of exhaustion.
4?
Yeah.
Oof.
God damn
Big
it.
oof.
Hold on. Her character sheet takes 1,000 years to load.
Yeah, there's a lot on there.
Listen, she's got a lot of spells. She's got a lot of spells I don't need on there anymore.
You also had that staff.
That's why she has so many spells on there. So she's also rolling her life at disadvantage.
It would also have advantage. He has 1 level of exhaustion. Sorry, 2 levels.
I was like, 1 level? What kind of fucking bitch?
Like, how the fuck did he get 1?
Just kidding.
Figured out why my arcane focus has a red box around it.
So basically, you
I don't
two
know.
came in here with no idea how to get out. Genius.
There's not exactly a lot of
All right, we're all
information
looking
about
for
a
ways
magical
out.
god seed,
it.
alright?
Oh, it's taking a while to load. Hey, there it goes. Oh, the other one was a 20.
As
I got
we're-
420.
Hey.
As we're looking, Kato will awkwardly do introductions as well.
Hi. For what it's worth, I'm sorry you're in here. I'm sorry.
To be honest, if it was just you in here, we wouldn't be here.
That's fair. Mm-hmm.
I think under different circumstances, we probably would have found our way here anyway.
Probably not.
Vanya, are you able to contact Asher at all? Figure out what we do next?
I can try.
You know,
But Vanya fuck, this is gonna be hard as fuck. It's
now
been
we
2
know how
seconds,
sand
friends.
feels.
Yeah, it's not easy.
When you mention Vanya or Asher, oof. When you
gotcha.
mention Asher, she definitely reacts to that. She doesn't say anything, but there's a pretty visible reaction.
How does everyone know Asher? This guy gets around.
'Cause he's the worst. He's the worst.
Saying in character or out of character?
You know, you're the second person to tell me that, and now I'm starting to worry.
I mean, I think some of my friends would have told you that he's the reason we went down there.
Well, he's the one who sent us in here after you two, so...
Awesome. That's what I want to hear.
To be fair, he said he could have also just touched the thing that you guys touched and absorbed the 2 of you into him, and he didn't, so...
You know,
Still don't trust it.
I just sort of look to Rowan and Vanya, and I'm like, the people y'all know don't have a good track record.
So we only ever knew Asher through the Ashari, and the Ashari trusted him, and we trusted the Ashari, so we weren't left with much choice, okay?
Vanya would try to pray though, and just like part of her's thinking though, like if it didn't work for Kato, why would it work for her?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it's what we both thought.
You know, why can't tests just
nothing.
be rules of? Why can't tests come in rules of threes?
Is there anything, like, in the fire?
No, there's nothing in the fire.
Fire.
Always hit me.
Like, if God's ever heard of the rule of threes?
Anyway, you guys spend several minutes looking before eventually Kato does find something on the edge of the water. There is a partially submerged rock that has like a couple like letters scratched into it.
What did
And
Kato roll for perception?
What?
It's
Like,
Kato.
what did Kato get for perception?
I got a 22.
Oh my god!
To be fair, the other one was a nat 20. Yeah, I got a 22.
I mean, this is a guy who can roll 40s on stealth. So what do you expect?
Yeah.
My dream.
Anyway, he pulls the rock out, and you can see that on the rock scratched into it, in common, is just one word: sacrifice.
Of course it is!
You know, why can't the instructions ever just be direct? Just like,
You know,
I
that's
get this
pretty
is
direct.
but come on. Context matters, people.
Well, I don't think it's sacrifice one of us. Because I already tried that in the last room, and it didn't really work.
Don't tell me you're trying to poison yourself.
I didn't poison myself.
Alright. What do you think? Like, you sacrifice an item of value or dear to you or some shit?
What if it's one of us?
I don't think that's right. Most of the time, people take these tests by themselves.
Yeah, so if you sacrifice yourself, then...
I mean, you have a point.
At the same time, it is the ultimate sacrifice, is sacrificing yourself, and then maybe the god seed just like, boop, brings you back.
Maybe that's what grants you the power.
Maybe.
Kato, mind if I see that rock real quick?
He hands it over to you.
Vatham, frustrated, throws it into the fucking fire.
Okay.
You're
yeah.
throwing a rock in the fire.
Stupid rock. Fuck you, rock.
Yeah, you
This rock in
throw
particular.
the rock into the fire, and the gray stone quickly blackens with soot until you can't even visibly see the word anymore.
Just like, fuck! All of y'all! As he points to the sky.
Well, if it's not sacrificing one of us, then what do we sacrifice? part of ourselves? Something we carry? Like, what?
I don't know.
Something of sentimental value, maybe? A part of yourself, just in a different way.
But how? All we have is a fire, so all we can really sacrifice is something physical.
Well, that's what I mean.
I have my scarf. Or my book. Or a book.
I mean, I have Ramona's book, but I don't want to throw it in the fire if that's not what it means. Then we lose it.
Would you like me to try something first?
Depends on what it is.
Ray reaches into her robe.
Oh, I thought that
Her
was Vanya.
robe.
Yeah, go ahead, bitch.
She reaches in and she pulls out a necklace that has a pull down to her items. It has a large claw on it. It says, "They'll probably shoot me for this later, but I suppose it beats either staying here or throwing myself in."
Oh god, the feels.
Ugh.
Do you throw it in?
Yeah, she throws it in.
All right. And as soon as you throw this claw on a necklace into the fire, it just seems to quickly burn up, and the fire turns a vibrant green color before turning back to its normal orange flame.
Do we all have to throw something in, I guess? Before any of us can leave?
Start undoing a bracer on his arm, and when he pulls it off, there's like a small wrist chain that has a bit of a piece of iron off of it, and he takes it off and throws it into the fire, and the chain and iron quickly burns up, and the entire bonfire turns green once again, and then returns to its normal color. And he says, "I think we do."
Well,
It's not sentimental about jack shit.
I'll pull out a small little scroll case he keeps in his bag. Checks it. Well, I was gonna finish these notes one day, but guess he's gotta go. Tosses them in.
What are these scrolls?
It is a set of notes from a colleague at his order that he was quite fond of, that he no longer will finish for them.
Okay. Yeah, the scroll burns up and the fire turns green.
gonna sit down. Knees propped up.
Shilk pulls out. He pulls off his shoe and takes out a sheet of paper and throws that in the fire.
Alright, pulls out a what?
A sheet of paper.
Okay.
Shoe paper.
What is this sheet of paper?
It was a poorly drawn picture of him.
Oh!
Alright, yeah, the fire turns green.
Oh God!
Oh,
My heart. The last
All right.
three of us are just like
I'm
staring
still-
at each
No,
other.
I think I know. Amity's gonna pull out a stack of papers that she has obviously been writing on, and on the front it says "The Adventures of Mark," and she's gonna throw it in the fire.
No! So sad. That's sentimental to all of us.
Alright,
And
yeah.
he's like, I guess I'm rewriting another version, another draft.
Oh, it's sad.
Amity, you throw these papers into the fire, and the fire turns a dark crimson red.
Oh,
Mm.
that doesn't.
What does that mean?
I don't think it
Don't
was
think that was
sentimental
enough.
No, that's just rude. You should spit them back out.
Oh god, I just remembered. Oh fuck, I feel. Oh fuck, and why did it have to be the one that died?
Rowan will go up and pull out her symbol of Paler that she keeps tucked away, and just sort of like hold it really close for a moment, and with her eyes closed, just like Chuck.
Alright. Now, is that special in any way besides it being a symbol of Pelor?
Oh yes, it was
Okay.
given to her by the leader of her monk order,
Okay,
who is
perfect.
now dead.
Yes, okay. So then, yes, the fire does turn a bright green for you as well.
Amity rolls her eyes.
Emily, I'm sorry.
It's like, yeah, alright.
The fire's like contemplating.
Buffering.
Yeah.
Vanya digs in her bag for a second, and she pulls out a length of cloth. And everybody else, I think, except for maybe Vatham, would recognize it, but it has, in different spots of it, it has a familiar maze-like pattern. And she says, it wasn't much of a childhood, but it was my childhood. And she throws her vestments from when she was a cultist into the fire.
Alright. Do you have a lot of fond memories of being a cultist?
I think that she's come to a place where she's accepted that it's made her who she was, and that
Her family.
it wasn't great because she wanted to leave because she was practically brainwashed, but like
Yeah.
I think she still would have had, at least from like her young childhood.
It's like
Not
the only,
young,
like,
but like
family.
yeah, like it's still it's still hers. She still hung on to it even after she left, even if she got caught with it and what it would mean. Because it's still her link to what made her who she is, and it was her reminder of what she didn't want to be again.
Okay. That is a complex one.
I know. I'm looking through her inventory and I'm just like, I have.
I'd say because, like, it's the only thing that you've held on to over these years, good enough.
She held on to that and her familiar, who is also gone now.
Yes,
So...
yes, that is true.
Not
So
much
then-
left.
So yeah, I'll give you the green light on that.
Either
Literally.
that, or I throw the weaving tools she got 6 weeks ago in the fire. Take your pick.
I don't think that's high enough yet. That's still
Exactly.
too recent. Yeah, no real memories from that yet.
My
All right.
weaving tools.
It's fine. Oh, sorry. I was trying to uncheck it from my inventory. Proof they existed.
Amity's just staring at the fire and thinking very hard. And eventually she's gonna...
Taking out his bottle.
Shulk's what?
Taking out his bottle.
Oh,
Can you
God.
get drunk
Just
yet?
staring at it. No.
Oh, God.
How long does that affect last for, Josh?
3 days.
And when did you get that effect?
2 days ago.
Okay, then it has worn off.
Oh. Oh.
The sound of player regret.
Shulk gets wasted.
Chip doesn't know that, so he's just staring at the bottle.
Like, why don't you work?
He hasn't drank anything yet.
Amity?
She's gonna take off her robe she was given by the school that she spent forever at. And she's wearing like normal clothes underneath. That she's gonna throw the robe in the...
So, did the robe have anything specific about it, like, to you?
I mean,
That,
it meant a lot. She hid underneath it for a while.
Right.
Oh, baby girl.
I feel like this is gonna take a couple tries.
That's all she's got.
Bruh, this would be like hardcore mean. Make her get rid of everything. This fire's like, nope, not good enough.
Not good enough.
Alright. You throw the robe in, and it actually kind of like sits in the fire for a second.
The fire's
She's
like, I don't know if I
so
want
angry.
this.
It's just like processing.
And then it eventually also gets burned up, and you'll get a green light as well.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And then you realize, oh wait, that robe was fire resistant because tiefling.
Fire was like, wait a minute. You trying to play me?
Cool.
That everyone,
And
right? Yeah.
yep, that was the last person. And with that, there's a loud click from the doors behind all of you.
Think this is the last one?
Here we go.
The test to become a god. Let's keep
Once
going.
again, to make sure that Kato's out before me.
Yeah. Kato makes sure that Ray leaves before him.
Like, A triangle of people staring at each other like, go, no you go, no you go.
Raid go.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, one by one, you guys file out.
Just Ray and Kato, the throwaway.
Rowan's just like glaring at the two of them.
All right. And you guys come out into a small stone room, and you can see that there is a pedestal in the center of this room, and floating above the pedestal, you can see what looks to be a glowing light, reminiscent of a star that you would see in the sky.
So,
Well, now what?
do we have to like touch that thing? Like, I'm just looking for doors at this point.
We're all just like, get us out of here.
Let me out!
The opposite of the let me in meme. Let me out.
Is that it, Kato?
I don't know. You can see Kato's hand kind of like lifting up and moving towards the light.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow his lead.
Yeah.
Is he
Ray
still
would
going?
stick right next to him.
All right. And you can, you guys watch, slowly kind of moving, like mirroring Kato's movement as his hand gets closer and closer to this small miniature star, until it's around, until his hand grasps around it and closes his hand on it. And then there is a bright, vibrant light that fills the entire room. And then all of a sudden, the seven of you find yourselves back in the study. And you can see Asher is standing there. He looks like he's been pacing.
Wait,
Dude,
what? Who
what?
looks like they've been pacing? Huh?
Asher?
Oh, Asher. Okay, you're starting to sound more and more like muffled.
Oh, really? Here, I'll put the mic a little bit closer. I don't know if that'll do anything. Yeah, maybe I just need a new headset. I don't know.
Maybe.
Possibly.
It's just like the mic. It's like over every week you're starting to sound more and more like you're talking through like a towel over your face.
He's wearing his mask.
You know what? That's it. I've been partaking in a larger hot towel treatment every week.
God, I hate you.
Yeah. So anyway,
Hot
you're
towels.
back in the study. And after stops pacing and looks at all of you as you slowly start rising up from your sleep.
Where's Ramona?
You
Yes,
look
where?
around, and Ramona and Dasani are both sitting in the chairs that they were sitting at when you guys went in. They're not moving, and they look to have a blank look on their faces.
Ramona?
I give her a shake. Ramona.
Dasani?
Yeah, I'm gonna check this on it for a pulse. Something,
Check it.
anything, come on. Give me
Check
something.
it.
Check it.
Check it!
Eyes, electrolyte. Do I gotta smack him across the face?
Make a medicine check.
Oh fuck! Still disadvantage.
Oh god, and we're still all at disadvantage.
Yep. All right. You all frantically check for vitals. They are breathing. They do have a pulse, but there is no response.
She starts looking through her spellbook.
Asher, bring them back.
Asher?
I'm sorry. I can't.
Supposed to be some kind of deity or god or something. Do something.
There's a lot I can do. Bringing back a soul that has stopped existing is not something I can do.
Then who can?
Yeah, who can? You know, we were gonna get a drink after this. Celebrate. You know, job well done.
There's gotta be a way.
I don't like all this silence.
Agreed.
I know. I don't like all of the silence.
Asher, who can bring them back?
Breath, and he looks at you square in the eye, and he says, "No one can bring them back. They're gone. They don't exist anymore."
They're not gone, they're right here.
Their bodies are here. Their souls are gone.
You know, for God, your abilities seem pretty fucking limited.
Not even a wish, Asher?
Not even a wish.
They lost their friends because of me. You think I'm gonna roll over and take that?
Everybody's crying.
Rowan's crying! Everyone's crying!
Yeah, Vanya's crying.
Oh, I'm just more angry.
Rowan's gonna pull out Ramona's book. And give it to Amity.
Hey.
How dark is this room?
It's not dim light,
Shit.
but like it's not like bright either. It's like that weird kind of like natural light coming in through the window.
It's fine, I'll just
Type
do
of
it the
light?
long way,
Yeah.
which is I get up and storm over to Asher instead of shadow stepping.
Okay.
And attempt to grab him because I'm very mad.
All right. Yeah. He
You-
lets.
And then I kind of just like shake him.
Okay.
Just like
Shake him.
you're just like you're useless. What kind of god can bring people back?
I never said I was a god.
Clearly.
Maybe
And
you
I
should
try
talk
to-
to one then.
And I try to punch him.
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna miss.
Make an attack roll.
Man's probably got like 6,000 AC.
Not that high.
You'll never know unless you try.
26.
All right, that actually might hit. Let me check.
Oh shit.
My hit.
I actually don't remember off the top of my head.
I can technically hit 4 times, so I got 3 more in the bank.
26 just barely hit.
Oh! Yes!
It'd be like his AC's 25 or some shit.
No, it's 26.
It's
I was gonna say,
26.
26 is about what I would have
Yeah,
expected.
and
Yeah.
you punch him right in the face for 15 damage, and he just takes it.
Why would you send them after us? Kato, why did you come after me?
If you look over at Kato, you can see that he is on all fours on the ground, and he looks like he's in horrible pain.
I don't think that's okay.
Kato, what's wrong?
Ray would run over.
Despite her anger, so would Rowan. Anger aside.
Oh, believe me, I'm shooting daggers at fucking Asher right now. If a stare could kill.
Actor kind of like puts a hand to his jaw and kind of moves it around a bit before walking up, and he says, "Looks like Kato got it."
Yeah, he did. Now what?
Well, if it remains in him, it's probably going to burn him up and kill him.
No, that.
What does he do with it then?
You can take it, can't you?
And
That's why you wanted us to go help them.
not exactly.
Then what else?
You know what? For once, let's stop with crypticness and be direct here. The fuck was the agenda?
Not going to let these people lose another friend, Asher.
You all hear a voice at the same time that says, "Well, then we should probably save the boy." And you can see
I don't like the sound of that.
Nope.
coming, the voice seems to be coming from above you, and you all look up to see a large, vaguely humanoid form of fluorescent blue light that has vaguely elven ears coming off of each side of its head.
Nope.
I don't like this.
Don't like this at all.
And Asher says, "Hey, Dad."
Hey, Dad?
And that's where we're going to take our 10-minute break.
Wait, who's Asher's dad again?
Hold
You'll
on,
find
it's in
out
my
when we come
notes.
back.
Go, Kayla, go!
But on that note, we're going to send us to break, so we'll see you guys shortly. So stick with us, and we'll see you soon. And we are back.
Okay, so yeah, vaguely humanoid form, glowing 15 feet above all of you. Asher just called it Dad. Ray, you
Yeah.
recognize this form as this was the
The
form
art harp.
that was waiting for you. Thanks, Tori. This is the form that you found of them deep below in the Underdark on the other side of the door. And yeah, as Tori shouted out, this is the art chart.
What's their vibe?
Bro, you know how long it took me to find that on the wiki? Alright, I'm proud of myself.
What's their vibe?
What's
Vibe
the
check.
vibe?
I'd like to
Make an insight check?
I would like to vibe check before I have a second character about to shoot her patron in the face.
I'd like to vibe check the art hark, please. Vibe check failed, by the way.
Vibe check failed. Yeah.
All right. So, kind of hard to get a read as they are a vaguely humanoid, like silhouette of a person. Like there's not even like any detail to their face. Like they look like one of those like little like statues that people in like art class use to like draw different poses.
Ooh.
If it wasn't for like the Elvis ears.
Yeah. No, I don't like that.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Now, if I believe this is correct, Kato, is it? And you can see Kato, like on the verge of going unconscious from pain on the ground. Doesn't even like really like look up, so you can see like an eye like through squinted eyelids looking in the art heart's general direction. Kato, I would very much like for you to give me what you found in there. And you see Kato kind of hints in a different direction and just kind of like mutter between gasps. Man. And then
What?
he said, I can't.
Oh, I can't. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to be in character.
I heard
yeah.
ants, and I was like, huh?
It's not. It's just the mic, John.
Yeah, it's the mic.
Yeah, it's just iffy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not me, Mike, it's the other Mike.
Yes, the microphone.
Yeah. Then the art chart says, well, that is a shame. Ray, I need you to kill Kato.
Rowan looks at Ray, very displeased.
No.
What was that?
No.
Do you know what this man has done? The type of life he's lived? The people he's hurt?
From the sound of it, I've heard a lot of people thinking I could help you. So, no.
Well, it's true. A lot of people have gotten hurt as a consequence of my freedom. However, that blame does not fall on me. That blame falls on my prison keeper. And it kind of, the Archart kind of like looks in the general direction of Asher.
Oh god. Vanya, what have we done?
Cato willingly follows my son, even though my son is the worst thing that has ever happened to this plane.
Fucked up.
He has betrayed me, as well as countless others. The mortals call the other imprisoned betrayer god, but he's the only betrayer that I know of.
Why did he betray you?
I don't know. I think it's something his girlfriend got him to do. I believe you're familiar with her. Lulth, the Spider Queen.
I'm out. I'm done. Bye. Peace. It's been great, guys.
I just need to lay down and process that information.
I need like 3 naps.
Shilk is off in the corner, just drinking.
Shulk's like, oh, thank God, I can get drunk again.
Shilk's been doing that since you guys got back.
Yeah, Phil, go ahead and just make a con save because you are going hard, my dude.
Yep. Not disadvantage.
Disadvantage of getting drunk.
Alright, so you're not poisoned. Not that it would really matter.
Yeah. He's just like staring at the Archart, just like,
Rowan's like not sure to where her to place herself. She's like closer to Asher's bed, closer to the Archard's bed.
Currently, I'm sort of like in the center. Like, who do I gotta smack?
Trying to understand things I wrote in June of like 2018, and it's not going well, friends.
Cato speaks up between groans, and he says, Right, don't listen to it. They're not what you think.
Wait, who aren't what we think? What?
Cato is referring to the Archart.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't trust Asher.
I don't trust
known
anyone.
that for Ray trusts one person in this room right now.
But who is it? Is it Silk?
Absolutely.
yes.
It's Rakugmo's skull that she still has in her bag.
Rakugo's ghost following her around.
Ray takes a step closer to Cato and says, "This doesn't feel right. Something's not right."
Rowan's just putting herself between Cato and the Archart.
You know?
Yeah,
Like a
Ray's moving herself to like be in between.
To be honest, I barely know most of you. But so far, Kato hasn't killed me yet. So I'm on his side here.
I do believe the rest of us haven't killed you yet either, Vathos.
Yeah,
Just saying.
we've made no direct attempts on your life.
Yeah.
The fact that direct attempts.
Like to point out that your bear form was a little crazy sometimes. Just saying. Anyways, back to the matter at hand.
Suddenly, you all feel the ground shake.
Sink or shake?
Shake.
Don't like
And a loud, booming voice kind of echoes through the entire citadel. And it yells, I know you're in there, Artart.
I don't like that.
Come on out.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
Guys.
I've burned a path right to you.
Oh, I'm trying to get Kato up and moving.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna just pick the man.
Yeah, he's not that heavy.
Yeah. Fathom, if you drop him, we will have problems.
You see the Artart look kind of almost like lazily out the window, and he says, well, it seems more added tension has arrived.
I think that's your problem.
Oh, it's all of our problems. Because if I don't gain the power hidden within Kato, I won't be able to fight him off. And you can't exactly trust Aether to do it.
Just sort of look out the window.
Yeah, who's he doing?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
talking about?
Who are we talking about out there?
Yeah, you look out the window,
That's gonna be so
and
bad.
you see that to the northeast is just a giant smoke cloud as a large swath of the forest is on fire. Just like a nice diagonal path through the forest of fire coming from the northeast. And you can see standing at the base of the mountain is a 100-foot tall man. Although man is kind of a loose term, as he is has very bulbous proportions and the head of a boar with a large shield and a spear that's just clanging it against the spear against the shield, making a loud racket. And all around him, dwarfed by his size, you see an army of ogres and humans and trolls.
Does he look familiar-ish?
You can make a religion check, and
I was gonna say.
your usual thing that gives you advantage will cancel out your disadvantage, so just a straight roll.
I'm going to
Thank
make
you.
one with each of my girls. Ray's my first one,
All right.
and then Vanya will be my second one.
All right. Vanya, you recognize.
No, that's Ray. First one's Ray.
Oh, I'm going by the 15.
Yeah, the
Oh,
15.
the first
The
one's
15.
Rowan. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hadn't rolled yet, and so I assumed when you said the first one.
Oh.
Yeah, got it. Okay, so Ray would recognize, which actually this makes a lot of sense that Ray would recognize this.
Oh, good.
Being the religious person that he is.
Yes, she is.
That this massive figure, basically calling out the Artart, is Groom, the Ruiner.
Oh.
Oh, great.
Wonderful.
Oh, God.
Who's that?
Basically the orc god, if orcs existed.
Yeah, was it group? What is it? Can you just say the name again?
Oh, sorry, it's a Grump. I always thought it was
Grump.
Groom because there was two U's. But it's the Ruiner.
Problems. That's his name.
What exactly is he? Is he a demon? Is he a god?
He's a deity. Here, if you like, I can read his little blurb from
Oh yes,
the
please.
new Explorer's Guide to Wildmount.
Yes, please. That's
Yes,
what I
Hold on a
want.
second, let me find the page.
Hey Emily, do you have teleport ready? Because we need to go. We're literally gonna get squished.
I have it ready.
So, Groom, the deity of slaughter and warfare. He commands hordes of barbaric marauders to destroy, pillage, and slaughter for the sheer joy of it.
Oh, great.
Orderless and without honor, decrees of the evil Horde Master urge savage creatures to devour the world around them, giving in to the chaotic and selfish nature of the predator. A number of violent plans of humanoids and beasts across the land pay homage to Groom, asking him to bless their hunts and give them spoils worth ruining for. So there you go.
Cool.
Yeah, that was about 8 times the word ruin I didn't need.
Yep, his commandment. The
Great.
first one, ruin, conquer, kill.
Ruin.
The weak exist to be crushed by the strong. Be the strong. And there are no emotions but fury and joy. The rest are weakness.
Cool. So about that teleport.
Yeah.
What if we just left? What if we run?
Is this Ray or Vanya speaking?
Ray!
Ray, you can't run from all of our problems. We burned a forest to get here. A forest that spans this entire continent. If we run, he'll just keep coming and just keep pillaging.
Well, you can't have Kato, so we'll figure out another way to deal with your stuff.
Well, you'll have to make a decision very soon, Ray, as Kato is not looking too good. And you look down and you can see that Kato, his dark black hair has gone a vibrant white.
Kalo, did you have a plan for after you got this? Where do you need to go?
You see Kato kind of reaching out toward Acker, and he says, I know you don't want it, but you have to take it. And you can see Acker is just standing kind of at the edge of all of you, trying not to look at Kato.
Asher. Asher, you owe us.
Honestly, I think he has a lot of debts that need to be paid right now. To be fair, I think it's time we cashed in on our debts.
Acker says, you don't know what you're asking of me.
Is Vanya able to put 2 and 2 together after what she's kind of heard about Asher of what might happen?
You can make an insight test.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Ooh,
How
solid
many times
9.
can Kayla insight check gods today? Tune in to find out.
Yeah, you're not entirely sure what he's referring to.
If only you weren't such a dumb girl. So much exhaustion.
Well, I mean, this is wisdom, but yeah.
Different kind of dumb girl.
Asher, do it. If it'll keep Kato alive, do it.
You watch as Asher lets out a long sigh and then looks at Kato with determination and starts walking towards him. And you hear the Archart say, "No, Ray, stop him. He's already stolen too much power. He can't take another."
Ray's just frozen, looking between all three.
Don't do it, Ray.
Don't do what?
Know exactly what.
She looks down at Kato one more time, and then she looks over at Asher.
Slowly moving toward Kato, like time is slowing down in this moment.
Jesus Christ, Asher, run!
and she says,
I'd just like to mention
If-
that in this current situation, he's in the arms of Phantoms. This is very awkward.
Ray looks at him and says, I swear on everything I have ever thought I believed in, I'm doing this because I owe these people. I'm not sure your motives are great either. And she steps to the side.
And shoots the Archart in the face.
Fireball, fireball.
Yeah, just all the fireballs.
But she has her arms wrapped around her, and she looks very small in this moment.
As he walks past you, Asher says, I hope I don't disappoint you.
I'll use every power I have to stop you if I have to.
He keeps walking. And
Swear to God, if he doesn't pick up the pace,
I just start walking to him. Meet in the middle, for crying out loud. Jesus.
And he takes Kato from your arms, Vatham, and puts him so that he's kneeling on the ground, and then lifts Kato's pained face up so he's looking at him, and then you watch as his eyes start to glow a luminous light and you hear the Archheart voice yell, "No!" And they put their hands out, and a beam of light shoots down from the Archheart toward all of you.
Can
And
I counter spell it?
you don't have to, as it just seems to splinter off a invisible dome around all of you, centered on Asher and Kato. And you watch as a thin tendril of silver light comes out of Kato's mouth and snakes its way up and into Asher's mouth. And then as soon as it enters his mouth, there is a shockwave that shakes the entire building. You watch as Asher is now glowing as well. However, he looks completely different.
Different how?
Like he has a different face.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay.
wonderful.
Cool, cool, cool,
Alright.
You don't recognize the face. Not like he copied Kato or anything. That'd be weird.
cool. Yeah, that'd be the weird part of this.
Yeah, that would definitely be the strange part. Nothing else in this scenario is weird.
Yeah.
And then both he and Kato collapse onto the ground.
Amity, I think it might be time.
Is it time now?
I'm pretty sure it's time. Batham, get Dasani. Vanya, get Ramona.
Yeah, throwing Dasani over the shoulder.
Sort of try and drag Ramona over to Asher and Kato.
Where am I going?
Where we normally go.
Okay.
Where
Cha-cha-cha.
do you normally go?
I take it that's Ray, not Vanya.
That's
Yeah.
that's Ray.
We go to the air shark.
Why don't you just come with us?
Okay. Yeah, okay. We can plan from there, I guess.
Grab onto Ray.
Okay.
So it's the five of you.
Oh yeah, how
Plus-
many people can you teleport?
So it's the five of you plus Jasani and Ramona's bodies, plus
And Asher
Kato
and
and Ray and Asher.
Yeah,
So
the
that
whole
is-
squad.
That is 10 people,
Make sure
And
everybody's
you-
accounted for.
and
Show
you can
included.
Amity, you know that you can teleport yourself and 8 others, so 9 total. So someone
Oh.
has to stay behind.
Oh!
Wait. Has Ray been to the Arashari?
No, you've been to the fire
No. I've only been to the fire Ashari.
and the water Ashari.
And the
Of course.
water Ashari.
All
I
the
haven't
Ashari.
been to any of the useful Ashari in this moment.
Well, this is awkward.
Mm,
Go.
Stay behind.
who am
Go.
I leaving?
Go.
Okay.
I can get myself back to where I need to be.
I gave her a vague description of where we're going.
No, I can try to follow you, but well, if it doesn't work, I'll just get myself back to Vasselheim.
Oh,
I think in your,
okay.
Okay.
I think in your
But I'll
case,
try-
if
I'll
you
try to
can't
follow
meet
you.
up- If you
Okay.
can't meet up with us, I suggest you get back to the others.
Who's casting?
Pew!
Okay, so Amity, you cast your teleport, and it doesn't work.
I swear to God, Arkart.
You hear the Archearch's voice say, "You're not going anywhere."
Seriously.
I just sort of looked at Rowan of like, is there something your boy can do that could help us in this situation?
I don't think he wants to talk to me right now. But I'll try.
That's probably very true.
Rowan's gonna do her darndest to sound real desperate and really apologetic and really in need and beg Baylor for help.
All right.
Like, the hardest begging she's ever done.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure you can understand.
So like, this is like some god repenting shit of like.
So you know when you were with the Ashari and you tried praying to Pelor,
No!
and it didn't feel like something was blocking your prayers?
Oh man.
You got the same feeling now.
I got God block, I'm sorry. Looking at the arc card, like, what's wrong with you? What do you want? Other than Asher and Kato. Well, I guess probably not Kato now.
Then you hear the booming voice of the Ruiner outside, and it says, "Ardort, come out now, or I'm tearing down the entire mountain." And the Archheart says, I'll just have to make do.
Well, your friend's calling. Goodbye, go on.
I'll deal with all of you later. And they put their hands out towards all of you, and a
This is bad.
spectral box disappears around all of you.
Sweet. Does this box go anywhere, or are we just stuck here?
You can try pushing against it as the Archheart starts drifting away and just phases through the wall.
I do try, although I'm sure it won't go well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you push on that wall. It doesn't do shit.
Ray just sits and quietly cries to herself.
Well.
Oh, any of y'all know any, escape magics? Come on.
Sort of go over to Asher and start shaking him violently.
Yep, you start shaking him violently. Nothing happens.
Smack on the face. Pour water on his head.
You have
Wake
water?
up.
I mean,
don't know.
I have a water skin.
I have a water skin. Yeah. Does it have water in it? Maybe. I open it up and grab Shulk's fucking flask.
Fight me for it.
I'm joking. Oh, you're super drunk. It probably wouldn't be that hard.
Speaking of which, are you still chugging that thing?
Yeah?
Oh yeah, he's hammered.
We haven't stopped him.
Yeah. We've been a little busy.
Let's be honest.
Anyways, I keep trying to wake up Asher.
Yeah, you continue to try and wake up Asher. However, Kato now wakes up. Oh, my head.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Good news, bad news. Good news.
We're alive.
Actually, yeah, there's good news. We're alive. You're no longer dying.
Bad news, we're trapped inside the box.
Yeah, and the Archheart's dealing with the Ruiners, so that's good news. Bad news is we are trapped in this box, and we need to get the fuck out.
Oh, also Asher's unconscious.
And Asher's unconscious.
Yeah, that too.
Vanya also, pokes at Asher a little bit.
It's like at the end of her bow, just like poke, 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 poke. In the face. Is Kato's hair still white, or did it go back to black?
It is still white.
Oh shit.
Trauma, man.
Yeah. I don't know what to do. I'll be honest with you guys. I didn't know he was going to pass out afterward.
You know,
Right, do you have anything to wake him up? Or you, Kato? Anyone? Does anyone have anything to wake him up?
unless you want lightning and fire.
I
And
mean,
psychic damage.
I can get
Nope.
I can get creative, but he just absorbed the power of a god. What?
Also, which god? Just like gods in general, or like was it a specific one?
Probably the remains of a fallen god from the War of the Founding.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. Their name lost to history. Isn't that what you told me, Ray?
Yeah.
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 No.
Box. Do we hear anything going outside? Is there just like fucking the cacophony of?
Well, it's funny you say that because suddenly there's another earth-shaking tremor.
Oh, great. Another god?
You
I
know,
want to go home.
And then you
Where's
see
home?
like
I
a
don't
beam
know.
of light just cut through the roof of the room, and a bunch of rubble just fall onto the cube that you guys are all on.
Oh, yay.
is it your boy, Rowan?
I don't know, is it? Do I recognize the sunlight? Is it even sunlight?
It looked a lot like the beam of light that the Archheart shot at you guys.
Ah, fuck. No, it's not. Wrong god. We're shit out of luck, guys.
And then there's another earth-shaking smash as the entire building is ripped from the earth, and you can see flying overhead the Archheart, now grown to be almost as tall as the Ruiner flying in the air, and it's just holding the entire citadel above its head telekinetically, and it just throws it down as you see the large shape of the Ruiner jump up over all of you guys and just stab its spear through the citadel, and the citadel just explodes in the air, showering the cube with dust.
Can we go home?
And he grabs hold of the Archheart and tackles him and brings him back down onto the mountain, where you guys can now see them roll off of the mountain into the fire below.
You know,
Oof.
any of y'all got any teleportation, something?
We can't.
We can't.
I
we're
already
stuck
wasted
here.
it.
We tried. The Archheart said nope.
I can do it again tomorrow.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Very. I know.
You guys see the forms of the two gods stand up out of the fire, and you see the Archheart just starts to kind of like move its arms around and wreathe the fire around it, and just shoot this gout of flame that just hits the Ruiner head on and blasts past him. And now you can see the forest to the northwest is also on fire.
Wonderful. You know, dragons really don't seem that scary right now.
Nope.
Nope.
Like one ancient red dragon, please.
Yeah, plus.
You know, suddenly Palor's interrogation is looking very mild in comparison to the rest of the shit. I'm gonna be honest, like, Suddenly, trial by sun is not looking very, very mild.
I go back to trying to shake Asher awake.
You guys continue to watch as this battle rages on for several minutes as quickly the entire forest to the north is now ablaze and the smoke rises up to the point where you can barely see the two gods trading blows. And finally, there's a moment where the Archheart seems to have the Ruiner kind of on the defense, and the Ruiner kind of brings up its giant what looks like hide skin shield, though you kind of have the thought of what creature is big enough to have hide skin that big.
Another god.
Yeah, another god. And the Archheart shoots another one of these spectral light beams, and it goes through the shield right up into the Ruiner's face. And as the light dissipates, you can see one side of the Ruiner's face is just completely torn away, and now he only has one eye.
Oh, great. Now
it's a Cyclops.
Now he matches his profile picture.
Yeah. However, this maiming of the Ruiner just seems to almost spur him on and give him a second wind as he lets out a horrible roar and just starts running full speed at the Archheart, who just lifts up large areas of land with trees and everything on top of the land, and just makes several stone walls in front of it. And the Archheart, the Ruiner just breaks through every single wall. And at the last second, the Archheart just seems to twist out of the way and dodge as the Ruiner breaks through the last wall. And as the Archheart kind of retaliates with a gout of flame, the Ruiner twists around and throws its spear at the Archheart that disappears within the flame. And the flame dissipates away from the Ruiner, and you can see that the Ruiner is starting to look real bad. And then you look, and the Archheart has been impaled in the gut by the Ruiner's spear.
Is the box gone?
Nope. Yep, technically not concentration.
Still in a box.
Yeah.
Still in a box.
Gotta love senatorial spells.
As soon as the spear pierces the Archheart's gut, Asher just bolts awake and yells, "No!"
Oh, well, that finally worked.
Welcome to the box.
Yeah, Asher, your dad just got impaled.
He stuck us in a box.
Yeah.
And he doesn't respond, and he just stares out the box through the rubble at the floating Archheart with a spear through its body. And you watch as not blood comes out of his body, but inky black smoke.
Asher, now would be the time to do something with your newfound godhood.
Smoke just seems to fall out of the Archheart's body and then just twist around him and shoot out from the Artart across the sky, blocking the sun. As you just see a giant black twisting tornado that seems to take up the entire sky. Ray,
Yeah.
you watch this and you recognize what this is.
Yep, it's jogging some memories.
You realize that the Artart didn't go away because he was weakened by his mortal enemy. The Artart went away because he is his mortal enemy. As you all look out at the sky above and watch the rebirth of the Chained Oblivion.
So
If I could know any more, I would just please no.
No.
Stop it.
Asher, this is you, bud. This is all you.
And you watch as the twisting tornado just seems to come down and overtake the entire form of the Ruiner. And as it passes through the Ruiner on the other side, the Ruiner's just gone.
Oh. Wow. That's impressive.
And you watch the Chained Oblivion twisting around in the sky, and you watch as the tornado starts moving towards the north.
You know, now would be a good time to, I don't know, go to Fasselheim or Yashari, someplace other than
Teleport.
We're stuck in this box.
Are we still in the box?
You're still in the box.
What's in the box?
We're in the box.
Bunch
You're
of
in the
idiots.
And this entire time, you just watch Asher watching the Chained Oblivion go with a panicked look on his face.
With a what look on his face?
Panic.
Oh, yeah. You know what, Asher? Join the club.
Ray looks incredibly panicked.
The Kato say, "I'm sorry, Ray. I wanted to spare you the details."
My temple should have given him up for lost a long time ago instead of filling someone like me's head with the idea she could fix it.
I don't think they knew, Ray. They only learned this information from a deity himself.
History is written by the victors.
Don't know why they hid it. They must have had a good reason.
Well, at least I listened to you instead of listening to my heart.
And thank you.
What do we do now?
Well,
Yeah, we're stuck.
This is a first for me. So, I'm assuming he knows. He's just looking towards the towards Asher. who is just watching the storm disappear over the northern horizon. And then Asher turns around and he looks at all of you and he says, "Who's hungry? I'm starving."
There's better
Ray just
be-
gestures up to the sky. Don't you think we have more important things going on right now?
Yeah. Like, getting the fuck
Getting out of the box!
Lady.
We are in a box, aren't we?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I changed my mind.
too late.
What seems to be the nature of this box, though? See through.
It's your dad's box. Oh, that sounds so weird.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
Stuck in your dad's box.
My dad's box. Well, that is perplexing. Who's my dad? Also, who are all of you?
We're
Who
gonna
are-
catch you up.
Wait, who are you?
Who are you?
I have no idea.
Oh, wonder. Alright, person who doesn't know who they are, can you get us out of this box?
I don't know.
Cool, try.
How does
Yeah.
one get out of a box?
By breaking it?
Is it a glass box? And he picks up a rock and throws it, and the rock just bounces off of the spectral pane of the box.
I sort of looked at the casters and like, can you fix this, man? Can you fix this?
Man,
Kayla, what's wrong with him?
really, I am really hungry. Do any of you have any food?
Just pull out some rations,
Yeah.
here.
Oh, here, give me. And you see that he takes the rations, he puts it in his mouth, and then he spits them out "Oh God, those are horrible! What is that? You call that food?"
I mean, it's jerky,
Yeah, it's like
fruit,
jerky and
nuts.
dried
It's
fruit.
supposed to be sustaining. You're not supposed to enjoy it.
Oh, really? That was awful.
Okay, no,
Oh, anything else? Anybody have any other food?
Kato, what's wrong with him?
I have no idea.
Is that even Asher anymore?
I don't know.
If I smack him enough times, will he stop acting like this?
Does Vanya still have Watcher?
You look around and you don't see Watcher.
You'd have to
God damn
poop him back in, wouldn't you?
No, when we went into the seed, he was sitting in her lap.
Yep.
True. Can
Oh
you poof
no.
him back in?
I tried to poof him back.
All right. You poof back Watcher, and he reappears right in front of you, fluttering his wings. He goes, "What?"
What was that? You broke up.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Vanya, you're back. I guess I must have said it a little
You got
too
too
loud. and
excited.
cut
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm back, buddy. And scoops him up, turns him around, so she's looking at whoever is not Asher, and says, "Do you know who this is?"
He looks different, but he smells like Asher.
He doesn't remember who he is, Watcher.
Oh, did Asher die?
He absorbed part of an old god, if I'm getting the story right.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that might have killed him. Yeah, looks like he's regenerated.
Oh.
Oh, right. I forgot about this fucking. Right. I forgot
Okay.
we fucking based him off of this motherfucker.
What do? Oh
fuck.
God in heaven, help me. Really ashamed it took me this long.
You know, I thought I
Okay.
thought the other thing for the first campaign was a dead giveaway.
No, I meant just in this moment. I've connected the dots for a long time. In this moment, I forgot.
I forgot that he was based off of that motherfucker.
Oh, partially based off that motherfucker.
Okay, Watcher. How
Yeah?
do we help him?
You know, I don't really know.
I just want out of this box.
Has he asked for anything?
Food.
Oh, then you probably just need to get him food.
All we have is rations and he doesn't like them.
Oh, then you should go find him something else.
We're in a box, Watcher. Watcher, can you poof in and out of the box?
Wait, can I poof out of the box? It's dark out, right? Can I shadow step out the box?
You can certainly try.
I try.
Alright, go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, Jesus. Well, it was nice knowing y'all.
I mean...
21.
Okay. You successfully poof out of the box.
Ah!
I suddenly looked to Shoke of like...
I'm like checking my legs and hands and arms.
They're all there.
I looked at Shoke.
Oh, that's
You got
interesting.
food?
She was just there and now she's over there. How'd you do that?
Guys, can you hear me?
Can we hear her?
Hello? You guys can't hear anything from Rowan, and Rowan, you can't hear anything from them.
Oh no!
Okay, Watcher. I'm gonna poof you into your pocket dimension, and then I'm going to poof you back on the other side.
To Rowan.
Actually, wait.
Kato is like, I have a more streamlined way, and Kato will Steve can to Rowan.
Oh,
That's
yes, perfect!
Like,
one time we've used it.
Oh,
You
yes,
campaign.
finally!
We can't hear you.
Rowan's like staring for a minute. She's like, I haven't done this in a while. She's like, oh, right.
Ray had rations from elves, right? Does she have anything that's like more fresh than jerky?
There was some fruit on the table back when you first went into the thing.
Good.
That was months ago, though. Although Ray doesn't know that.
Ray doesn't know that. But nothing that I guess it's been months, so anything she had in her pockets would be disgusting.
I'm gonna look to Shoke of like, you got anything?
I have a drink.
Booze. Shook.
Hey, can I borrow that bottle real quick?
No.
I'm not gonna give that up. Don't even try.
Kato, can you just tell her to find anything to eat?
Alright. Kato, Steve can't to Rowan.
Find food!
Just see if you can find anything to eat, or, yeah, after.
The sky is still dark, right?
Yes.
Cool. I go invisible.
Okay.
Because I just don't want to come across something that might kill me.
Sure.
And then I start looking for food.
Sounds good. Yeah. Go ahead and make a investigation check. If you start looking through the ruins of the Citadel.
Oh my god, I have to look through the ruins for food.
Unless you want to go all the way down the mountain to the city, but that might take a while.
I'll start with the ruins.
Okay.
Ooh!
Okay.
A 19 and a 20!
Sure.
Disadvantage, suck my butt.
So, Rowan, what do you find?
Oh, you're letting her decide this.
As
How
a
many
reminder,
things do I
this was a elven citadel.
How many things do I get to pick?
we'll start with 3.
Cool. Some kind of fruit, I guess. I don't know what
Okay.
kind of fruit. I've never had to pick my own things before when investigating. I'm so confused.
This is how D&D works. I don't get to
I
pick what
know.
I find.
Exactly. This isn't how it works. Yeah, I guess we'll go with fruit. And then, I don't know, maybe like, I got real lucky and found wine.
I mean,
One thing of wine that wasn't broken.
I mean, you just gotta complete the food pyramid.
All right.
Bread? This is so confusing. Why is it so hard to think of food? Cool, fruit, bread, and wine. It's a charcuterie board.
All right. You bring fruit, bread, and wine back. Now.
How do I get it back in the box?
Exactly.
Alright. I'm gonna try and chuck an apple at the box and see if it just warps in from the outside.
All right.
Like,
you
gently,
see,
I don't want to lob it.
you see, like, Actor with, like, his hands up, ready to catch it, and it hits the wall of force right in front of his face and just lands to the ground. And he just looks down at it with a frown. Like a sad frown.
I just sort of look at Kato and, like, sign, like, what do I do?
He signs back, try shadow stepping again.
Watch me, like, fail this charisma save this time and just pass the fuck out. Alright. I, like, tuck things into, like, everywhere just to, like, hold on to as much as I can and then try to shadow step back into the box.
Okay. Go ahead and make another charisma save.
Ooh!
Yeah, you try to shadow step, and it's like you disappear for a split second, but when you reappear, you're back where you were originally standing, and so you just aren't able to do it.
I just, like, frown. I'm just like, I don't understand. I just sort of sign back, like, can't get back in.
Hmm.
In case it was a fluke, I try again.
All right, go ahead and try again.
I'll just one more.
You are unable.
Shit.
Kato kind of turns away and looks towards the rest of the group. And was like, Ray, Amity, do either of you know how long this spell will last?
Do I?
Do we?
Make an Arcana check.
At this.
Ray doesn't know
Yeah.
shit. She's too busy crying.
Oh.
Amity, you would know that this is a high-level spell called a Forcade. You would also know that it only lasts about an hour.
Oh.
I'm studying this one a little bit. It'll end in about an hour. Well, less than an hour. I don't know how long we've been in here.
Kato will translate that over to you, Rowan, so you know as well.
Sign back, okay. Start taking all the food out of my, like, pockets and shit and put it down in a, like, safe little corner. And then just go invisible again into safety.
Just curious, how much of this place is, still standing around this cage?
Foundation.
Oh. So when that thing ends, are we gonna have to worry about,
What?
becoming paste or
Is
something?
the box gonna,
there's-
like, go... inwards.
There's nothing on top of the cage, so there's like nothing's gonna fall on you if that's what you're asking.
Yes, I would prefer not to be a Goliath pancake.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
If I like kind of walk away from the box a little bit and start like looking around, like, were we on top of a mountain?
You were on the side of a mountain, in the citadel of the royal family.
Ah, yes, cool. I try and find the edge to look over.
Yeah, very easy to do so. Yeah, you look over and you just see fire. For
No
like
enemies.
as far as the eye can see.
No
Yeah,
Arcart, no Ruiner, no enemies,
No,
nada.
no.
You know, while we got this time, Vatham's gonna catch Ray up on what the fuck has happened to us.
All right,
Oh, also, how long's a short rest?
an hour.
Hey!
Woohoo!
It's not gonna get rid of exhaustion.
Yeah,
No,
so
long
it's
rest
like a
for
bear.
exhaustion?
it takes most of the short rest, most of the hour. But Ray, you eventually get caught up on everything that has happened to the party that Batham knows about. So everything, basically, like from the Leviathan arc to now.
Most of the
Okay.
information pertaining to like Farron, Karos, and Spark.
Yeah.
Can't
But I
believe
know
Kuros
about-
lost another ship.
Fro
At
was
least
just
we
on the
didn't-
outside of the box, like really lonely.
At least we didn't cause it this time. But I guess more friends caused it this time. So, you know.
Friends.
As he's finishing up, she'll look at everybody that's in the box and say, when we get out of this box,
Which will be soon.
what exactly is our plan?
You know, we just, I just sort of looked at the others like, what was getting his? I sort of point to Asher. That was the plan, to a degree. We were sort of following his lead, and now he doesn't know who the fuck he is.
Yeah, well, it's not the first time mistakes have been made because we followed out. I'm here to tell the tale. But when this falls, what are we going to do?
I mean, my job was to end the war.
You did a good job.
Ooh.
Which clearly it's gonna take a while.
I don't even know where we would go.
I guess maybe a better way to phrase my question is, and maybe I should have asked this an hour ago, do you all feel as tired as I do?
Yeah.
I'm very tired.
One thing I will mention is I don't think that any of us have seen civilization in about, what has it been?
Few months.
Weeks? Couple months?
Longer than that for the rest of the party.
Like an actual like civilization that we know of.
Yeah, it has been several months, even for you, Vatham. Also, I will point out, because I just remembered, Ray, you have been to the Erikari.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I
You
totally
went with
forgot about that.
Farron, right?
Yep.
Just couldn't find it as I was scrambling through my notes. She says, well, it's not much, but I think I can help a little bit. And she kind of shakes herself for a second, and she keeps talking. Regardless of where we go next, I highly doubt any of us want to feel like this. And she'll cast Wish. Specifically for you allow 20 creatures to regain all hit points and end all effects described on them in the Greater Restoration spell, trying to remove a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Unless it can cover more than one level of exhaustion.
I was gonna say, does it cover me
no,
outside the box?
I just have to be able to see you.
Yeah, so it would only be one level of exhaustion because it's in the description of Greater Restoration it does specifically say you have to cast it more than once for more levels. So yeah, you can definitely do that. You wish.
I mean, you could try all of them, but that would probably take some rolling.
No, she'd rather just, for the people that are at half hit points, which is at least herself and Vanya, and I don't know who else had 4 levels of exhaustion.
Everybody also did.
And then for everybody else, at least you're not at half speed anymore.
Woohoo! I'm speedy again!
Yay!
Just quietly hear Rowan zooming around.
Yeah, just Rowan's. You see these footprints in the ground where she's invisible. She's just running.
And then everybody heals all the way up.
So effectively, like, one long rest.
Basically, yeah.
It's... Well, maybe my stubbornness got me into this, but it's all I've got, so whatever I can do to help.
Yeah, I think now is a good time as any to come up with what the fuck do we do next.
I think what we need to do is we need to regroup and talk about the state of things. And hopefully by then, whatever wrong is with him wanting to Acker passes. And you can see Acker is just kind of pacing, just looking.
Did he cut out for anyone else?
No.
No.
You can see Acker is just pacing, looking at the food that Rowan put on the ground outside of the box. Like waiting.
How the fuck do I get to it?
My wish doesn't do anything to help Asher, does it?
No.
It was worth a shot.
Rowan eats one of the apples.
Oh, you just...
Rude.
That's just evil.
Acker just like watches you the entire time, like, oh. It's like watching you basically savor every bite because he wants it so much.
Rowan just like signs to Kano, like, tell him I'm sorry, but I'm really hungry.
Yeah. Passes along your message, and Aster says to him, was like, well, George doesn't have to savor it so much. Oh, it looks so good.
She can see Asher's visible, just like distraughtness at the situation, so she goes and like finds a spot where he can't see her eat it and eats it.
And eventually, we get to an hour, and with a pop, the fourth cage just ends. And Acker just goes running over to the food, and he looked at the bread, he looked at the apple, and he looked at the wine, and he's like, I don't know which one to have first.
Go for the bread.
The bread? Alright. And he takes the bread,
Just drink the wine if you start to choke.
and he takes a bite of the bread, and then just immediately spits there like, oh god, that is horrible.
Wow, rude, Asher.
You know, it's something, man. We're
Are you
inviting
trying to
in.
kill me?
Wait, Asher, try other food.
He takes the apple that he watched you so, like, lovingly, like, eat every bite of, and he takes one bite and he just like and just like lets the apple piece just basically fall out of his mouth. He's like, oh god,
Asher, try the wine.
Darcy. He's like, wine? All right, I've never had a wine before. And he uncorks it, and he takes a swig and immediately spits it. I was like, that tastes like it's going bad.
Asher's broken.
Wait, let me look at. I'm gonna check the label. How old is this wine?
What languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic, and Giant.
All right, you can't read it. You don't understand what it's saying.
On the what?
Can one of you read this?
Read what?
Vanya, with her endless amount of language, will look at the label.
Yeah, it's Elvis.
Oh, it's Elvish, yeah. I was gonna say. Vanya and Rowan can.
Yeah, you look and you can tell that it seems to be several centuries old.
It should be delicious. It's wine.
And it's elven wine, so you'd think they'd make it to keep for a long period of time. Like
I
fucking
said,
ever.
Asher's just broken. I think. I don't know. Maybe he needs specific food, or he can't have what he wants.
Whatever is left, I'm drinking.
All right, yeah, you start drinking the wine. It tastes like really good wine. Like it's the best wine you've ever had.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just
gonna
Asher's broken.
I'm gonna just like whatever's left. I'm gonna just cork and put in the bag.
I think Vanya still has that bag, so you might want to give it to her.
Vanya 100% still has your bag.
Yeah, it's got all the arrows in it.
Because it's got all her arrows in it.
In the meantime, you just see him grab the bag, just put the bottle in it. Also, a sack of gold, put that in there.
Yeah, you see after he says, oh, I need something, and he just starts wandering down the mountain towards the city.
Follow that
Fucking, I
madman.
suppose we follow him.
Who is carrying Ramona and Dasani?
I was right about to say,
carrying
Rowan
Tom.
doesn't leave.
Yeah, no.
I am carrying this on me.
Ambity has Tensor's floating disk for an hour. She can put Ramona on.
Let's do that.
Okay.
I'm not leaving her here.
No.
We should take
All
her.
right. Yeah, you. Amity casts her spell. You guys gently put Ramona onto the disc. As you start making your way down the mountain, the disc just follows you. And Batham, just fireman, carries Dasani down the mountain.
Just over the shoulder.
Sack of potatoes.
Yep.
Actually, I'm just curious. Like, what's the weight limit on Tensor's floating disc?
I was gonna say,
Like a lot.
It's like 1,000 pounds or something.
Yeah.
Both on there.
Or at least several hundred.
Yeah, just.
I think it's 300 or something.
I think we can put Dasani and Ramona. Ramona probably weighs like 10 pounds.
It's only a
Well,
3-foot diameter, though.
Yeah, it's only 3 foot
Oh.
diameter. So you'd have to like put Dasani on Ramona.
Okay, yeah, no, never
We're not
mind.
doing
I
that.
literally
Yeah,
crush
exactly.
Ramona.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's 500 pounds, 3 foot diameter, 1 inch thick.
Yeah, it's 500 pounds.
Okay, it was 500. Yeah, still. So,
I'll carry the motherfucker.
you guys follow after down the mountain, and you watch him as he basically just like goes from house to house, trying different foods and hating every bit of it.
Asher, it's not what you're finding, it's you.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to hear you as he just keeps going.
I'm gonna chase after him and try to grab him and get him to stop.
Yeah, you grab hold of him, and he's what?
Asher, it's not the food, it's you. It isn't gonna change anything no matter how much food you try.
Who's after?
You. Well, at least what we know you by. I don't know if it's you anymore. But you have to stop. You're gonna run into something dangerous eventually.
I don't think that's right. That doesn't sound right.
What, your name?
No, yeah, I don't think that's my name.
The druid?
The druid. I like that. I am
Alright.
the druid.
Yes, you are Asher the druid.
Also
Can you
been
just call me the druid? I don't like the sound of Arthur.
yeah, the last one didn't either.
Yes, funny enough. Alright,
The last
fine.
one.
You can be druid.
Could this get any more on the nose?
Can we just take a rest, please? Some of us have had a lot. And then we can get back to safety after. And we can hopefully find you some good edible food that isn't gonna come from
Hold
some
on.
dirt.
I think I smell something over this way.
No, I tried holding back.
Just follow. Let
I
the
think
man
we
do
just
his
I think we
thing.
just have to
Go
follow
ahead.
him, Rowan.
Rowan, go ahead and make a strength check.
At disadvantage.
Yep.
I have a -1. I rolled got a 10 and a 9.
Hilarious.
Now
No, you rolled an 8. I rolled a 9.
I actually rolled a 9, but I have a -1.
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And not
So,
disadvantage would
slowly, he just starts dragging you off in a direction.
just follow the man.
I just let go eventually and follow him.
All right, and
I go invisible to do so.
eventually, you find what looks to be some kind of large lizard that had that was covered with fungus and has been shot several times with arrows. And it looks like the tree that it is like pinned up against is on fire and is slowly cooking the lizard. And Asher just walks up and just like bare hands into the flame, takes a chunk of the burning fungus.
Not the fungus.
Oh no, ew.
That's not normal fungus.
And he eats it.
Ooh.
Oh man, this is good. You guys should try it.
Oh.
Nope, not that hungry.
I'm good. In fact, actually, I don't. That appetite gone.
I don't eat fungus.
I'm just saying. Know where that came from? Nah. Okay.
Well, for me then. And he just starts like digging in.
That solves the food issue. So, did we take his ass back to the Ashari?
I mean, we can't get back to the Ashari right now. We need to rest so that Amity can teleport us there tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't. We don't have the ability to teleport all of them at once.
Unless Kato or Ray can, but
I can-
Amity's out.
I can teleport us to the Ashari, but there's too many of us.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. We have one too many.
I mean, if you know where it is, you could just go and then I could follow.
No.
No, I think your friends would prefer that you went and I followed. I know where I'm going. Can you cast it again today?
I can't. No.
Then let's just hunker down and sleep. I'm so tired. I don't even need to sleep, but I want to.
Couple minutes later, after comes back from eating. So,
Feel better?
oh yeah, I feel a lot better. Finally. So hungry. I don't think I've ever been that hungry before. And again, I don't remember ever being hungry before then. So I guess that statement stands.
God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, Tori, welcome to my world from the first campaign.
Speaking with, see, have you guys seen my thing?
What thing?
I'm sorry, you're what?
My thing. I don't remember what it's called. It's a big thing with
Is it
wheels.
Oh, your carriage?
Arid. No, that's not what it was called.
No idea.
Oh, a wagon?
It was a thing. Wagon! Yeah.
Wagon, that's the word I want. That's the word I wanted.
Yeah, my wagon. Where's my wagon?
It's
I haven't seen it in a while.
Maybe back with the Ashari?
Who are you sorry?
There are people that worship you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That sounds horrible.
I mean, old Jew really liked it.
Old me.
The you before you.
Hold on. And you see, he kind of like checks his pockets, and he pulls out a what looks to be a wand. He's like, come on, wagon,
Uh-oh.
come back to me. And
Back up.
Ray, Ray is backing the fuck up. She is
he kind of like
scampering.
switches the wand, and he goes, any minute now.
I'd
like
back
looking
up.
around.
I'd back up if I was all of you.
Backing up.
Yep, backing up.
Be behind Kato.
I've been near Shulk enough times to know when the fuck it's time to back up.
We've had good practice at scampering.
We are good at it.
Wild magic. Everyone run.
Scatter.
Speaking of, how is Shulk faring with all this?
Wasted. Still doesn't know what's going on.
He's sobered up a little bit by now.
Yeah.
It's been
He
an hour.
wasn't drunk. He was just a little buzzed.
Oh, I thought he had just kept chugging, that's why.
No, he made his con save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you can see after it's kind of like flicking the wand every which way. Come on, wagon, where are you? And he's kind of like looking up at the dark sky. Just pacing. So while Asher is doing that, what's the rest of the party doing? You kind of like stand back if he's doing something, but then nothing happens.
Amity, do you want to set up the bubble?
I guess.
You can just hunker down.
She'll start setting up her bubble.
Asher just kind of like start hitting his palm with the wand. It's like, is this thing even working?
Did you lose it in Vasselheim or something?
Where's Vasselheim?
I'm gonna go check and make sure that there's nothing around.
Maybe if you set it up against a wall, I can alarm the area around.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just an extra precaution.
Yeah.
If it's randomly dark, I go invisible and go scouting.
Okay, yeah. You go scouting, and you find a couple areas where there's still some fungus enthralled elves, but they don't notice you. And they're not near the party for them to be a threat.
Cool.
And you hear Kato's voice say, "How are you doing?"
Sorry, who was that to?
Wait, what?
You hear Kato's voice next to you say, "So how are you doing?"
Wait, but I'm invisible. That's so weird.
Yeah, you can see as you're like surprised at Kato standing right next to you, and he's just looking right at you as if you were visible.
She like waves her hand in front of his face.
He kind of like moves his head back. He's like, "I can see that."
Really?
Yeah,
How many fingers am I holding up? She's holding up 3.
he says 3.
That's so cool. Wait, can you like see everything that's invisible all the time?
Yeah, I can also see into the ethereal plane. There's
Okay,
a bunch of skeletal fish following you.
what? Thanks,
Yeah,
Kato. That's
yeah,
not alarming.
I think this plane used to be completely underwater, and thus there's a lot of fish on land.
It's just like start
So
looking
cool.
around, like as if I can also see the fish. I'm just creeped out.
Yeah, you don't see shit.
No, but I'm just like, weird.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Wait, do you see into the ethereal plane all the time?
Yep.
She's still invisible, by the way. I don't know. She feels more comfortable. She feels comfy when she's invisible. So do you just like see dead stuff all the time? Or well, I guess maybe it's not dead, but
I mean, they're not always around, but when they are, yeah.
oh, that's weird.
Yep.
Have you always been able to do that?
No.
Oh, is that new-ish?
Well, ever since I've been on this plane, back in my home, I used to have a pair of glasses that would do it for me, but I can only use them 3 times a day, and it would only last for an hour. So 24/7 versus 3 hours a day, bit of a difference.
Interesting. Oh, by the way, where's your brother? Shouldn't he be out? We left?
Oh, no. Very. He kind of like puts his finger up to his head. He's in here.
But he was... I'm confused. He was not in your head when we were in there.
Right, because we were in there.
So he can only come out when you're in places like that?
Apparently.
Oh. Cool. So yeah, we've been... good. No, not really. That's a lie. We haven't... but it's been very bad.
Yeah, my condolences.
For which ones?
All of them.
Do you know a way we can bring back Ramona and this?
I don't. I'm sorry. As far as I know, once the soul is destroyed, they're gone forever.
It's really hard for me to even be nice to you right now because, well, They'd still be here if you hadn't gone in. Because we wouldn't have gone in.
If I knew that you guys were going to follow me in there, I would have thought twice about it. I probably would have left a note that said, "Don't follow me in there." I didn't even know you guys were in the area. Last time I saw you guys, you were headed towards that temple to help Ramona with that weird glowing rune.
We actually saw you more recently than that.
Really?
Well,
That's
not.
weird.
It wasn't you. It was a different version of you. It was really strange. You didn't know us.
What?
It was odd. I don't really know how to explain it. You'd probably be better off asking Vanya. She had to explain it like 1,000,000 times to people.
That doesn't make sense.
I really don't know what to tell you, but that's what happened. We saw you, you saw us, you didn't know who we knew who you were from somewhere else. So.
And you're sure it was me? And not like someone pretending to be me?
I'm pretty sure that I can tell you apart from somebody else, yeah.
Well, that's really weird.
It was very weird, yes. Do you know why that happened? Is there like a part of you running around somewhere else, or?
I mean, back where I'm from, I'm pretty sure my body was destroyed. So I was surprised when I came here. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised that I could have gone other places. If that makes sense.
Kind of.
I mean, before I came here, I didn't even know there were other worlds. Thought it was just different planes, but there was just one world. Kind of makes your problems a little insignificant.
Yeah, ever since coming over to this continent, let's just say that all of us have sort of we've learned a lot.
Yeah, I guess those are similar things.
So
We could probably head back.
yeah, let's do that.
Alright.
Goes very quickly. Awkward speed walking. Still invisible.
Yeah, you get back, and by now I'm assuming Amity has brought up the hut.
Yeah.
And Ray has done her thing. What were you making it look like, Ray?
She was just casting alarm.
Oh, it was an alarm. I thought you were doing
Yeah.
like hallucinatory terrain or something.
No, she's just casting alarm.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Rowan also just like reappears in front of the bubble.
Yeah. So, any updates with him? Kind of pointing over to Asher, who is now like crawling on the ground, waving his wands in different sections, kind of meticulously now. And you guys have pretty much watched him do this entire thing for like the last hour.
Just,
No idea.
Just so I can't like druid. Do you want to like take a nap or something?
No, I'm good. I'm not tired.
Okay, just don't wave that wand over here, please.
But why? It's not harmful or anything.
You know, I don't trust that, so don't. Or make sure you don't eat another midge of fungus ever again.
Well, I'm not hungry, so it's fine.
Just throwing it out there. If you need somewhere like, rest or just like not be alone, that just points to a bubble of like we'll be in there.
I think you guys are actually at max capacity. I think you can only hold 9 people in a bubble.
I don't know, Amity, how many people can we hold in the bubble?
I'm pretty sure it's... Let me make sure.
Maybe it's you and 9 other people. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I think it was that.
Yeah, I think none other people.
So remember we had this dilemma once before.
Nope, 9 creatures of medium size or smaller. So technically, Walker can't be in there either.
I'll put him in his pocket dimension. I'll be sad about it, but I'll put him in his pocket dimension.
So, you guys bed down for a long rest then?
Yeah.
Taking watches,
Well-
I'm assuming.
Amity's not.
Amity's just gonna conk the fuck out.
To be fair, I do not trust the
Rowan
druid
will.
to be like,
Kato says,
know what I mean?
you guys get some rest. I'll keep watch.
Make sure he doesn't blow himself up.
Rowan will
Ray
wake
would
up after 4 hours since she doesn't need to.
Amity's gonna make Ramona a little bit.
Ray would stay up for a little bit. Not necessarily keeping watch, just doesn't want to go to sleep.
As Ray and Kato are mostly alone, because it seems like everybody else is going to sleep. Kato
Oof,
says,
Rowan might fake it.
do you fake it?
Rowan fakes her trance.
You want that juicy lore.
Alright, make a
No,
deception
Rowan's.
check. With disadvantage.
It's not. She's not doing this for the.
Either deception or performance, whichever one. It's up
At
to you.
disadvantage, so good. Performance or what'd you say? Deception? Oh,
Yeah,
we're going
either one.
deception. Don't fail me now. 24.
Okay. Well,
Come on, please.
so, Kato normally has a passive insight of 27.
Fuck.
However, because he is also exhausted, he has disadvantage, which is basically a -5 to your passive, which puts him down to 22. So he does not notice that you're awake.
Yes.
So, as Kato and Ray are alone, he says, Ray, honestly, I don't know what to say. I feel like I've apologized a lot. But you really should stop blaming yourself. You didn't know. They were just manipulating you.
I know. But look at the world around us, Kato. It's hard not to realize that this is at least a little bit my fault. You know what I mean.
Well, we can blame ourselves, or we can start working towards fixing it. and I know which one I plan on doing.
I've no intentions of just rolling over and letting the world pass me by. I don't intend on giving up.
I know you don't trust him, but once Acker finds himself again, I think we can do what he planned, what he decides is best.
I need to stick with the decision I made. I trusted you. I'll trust him.
Thank you. Right.
Can I ask you something, Kato?
I think you deserve that much.
Why did you come after me?
Well, when I got here, you were the first person to be nice to me. My first memory of this land was after offering me a deal and then carrying Ophelia back to you guys. He didn't have to be friendly to me. I was just a stranger who brought your unconscious friend. But you took me in, you gave me somewhere to sleep, and you taught me about this new world. For that, I thought the least I could do was help you.
Seems like a pretty far length to go to help me, but I can't say I don't appreciate it. It's nice to see a familiar face. Oh my god.
What was that? Oh my god, what?
Tetrathos, there was another person with me. Was there nobody else in the room with me when you got there?
There was someone else, but they were turned to stone. And it looked like they got smashed in the fight.
I can't believe I lost another one. Oh my god. Someday I'll get something right.
All right. Night continues on in silence. Ray, you eventually go to sleep, as you can't live off no sleep like Kato.
No, she would. The exhaustion would overtake her very soon after this.
Rowan, I assume you actually start trancing?
Yes, she's satisfied.
Okay.
She'll trance.
Cool. And then roughly 3 hours into the long rest, you guys hear a very loud, a very grindy whirring sound coming from outside.
Oh god, is it the fucking wagon?
Bet your ass it's the fucking wagon.
Oh God.
And it wakes everybody up, and you look outside the bubble, and you can see Asher is jumping around, and he looks back at you guys like, I did it!
Ugh.
It's here!
Okay, can we go back to just Asher? Shut up.
Some of us are
And-
still trying to sleep.
You watch as the wagon is kind of, it literally just looks like a large wagon. It's just seeming to come in and out of existence before it finally solidifies. And then a moment later, the door opens, and you see a half-elf face stick their head out. And Ray, you recognize the face. It's Farron.
Farron!
Farron!
He's not in the abyss anymore.
Yay.
He steps out of the wagon, a little confused, looking around,
Ray
And
would
then-
bolt out of the bubble.
and then following him out of the wagon,
Oh
you
shit.
see Ophelia, Clark,
Hey!
Ray is
Tara.
gone.
and Spark.
God damn it.
She was running towards Farron, and then she saw Ophelia and just immediately diverted course.
That's where we're gonna end it tonight.
Yay!
My
Uh,
hopes
God.
were high.
Nope, you're still
You're
doing
still
some
in
crazy
Paylor.
shit.
Bruh, at this rate, Rowan's gonna find you before your friends do. Alright?
That would be interesting as fuck.
And on that note, I will end the stream here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Night.